Hello, BJD Addicts. This is Lynn again. I'm gonna try the music thing out since I know a lot of you guys have music in the background. Might be a little distracting to me, and I have my playlist on random, so who knows what will come out of it. Anyway, this is my video response to prompt number 11. I'm skipping prompt number 10 because that was for last year's Halloween, and even though it's getting close to this year's Halloween, I didn't know there was going to be a response prompt for this year, so I figured I'd wait, and since my dolls are currently not dressed up for Halloween yet anyway, it'd be kind of silly unless, but I do tend to dress them up for Halloween every so often. But anyway, prompt number 11 is about your favorite features about your dolls. So I'm just going to go down the line. Let's see, Diedrich, of course, the only thing is that all my dolls are Dream dolls, so they all kind of have the same body type, so I can't go much on there. But my favorite feature about D is probably his expressions, because he tends to look very, like, everybody he's looked very, very snobby, has a kind of angry look to him. You know, U's tend to have a very wide range of looks and expressions to some stuff. They can look very cute, they can look very angry, all depends. He can get the deer in a headlight look sometimes, but his eyes are luckily not wide enough because he's not. There you go. He's kind of doing it there, so I have to be very careful of angles. But I like the fact that he doesn't do it when you have a straight on. Of course, the least favorite aspect about him is his forehead. I have a hard time. It's like I have to really, really lower the wig down for it to work. I probably need to get him wig with bangs to solve this problem, because Dream dolls just have that have wide foreheads, and it doesn't look that bad in person, but in photos his forehead is looking extra big. But yeah, I think my favorite aspect, well, in general, I love the DOC bodies. I love how small they are. I love their hands. I'm a big fan of DOD's hands. I like how you can just hold them in your finger and like the little grip. I like the default hands, which have this basic. I don't really change the hands very often, not because they're a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'd probably say his expression for D. Number 2, and to Lucien. I love everything about this doll, but mainly his eyes. I'm a big fan of tender eyes. Half my dolls currently are tender dolls, and I'd probably say his face-up, which I know is unfortunately hard to see on here. At the time, Dream Doll had been giving a lot of dolls very pinkish face-ups, and a lot of the Kyrills are coming in time had very pink, and I started freaking out because, like, oh god, I'm going to have to redo the face-up. I shouldn't have ordered one because he was going to be my demon boy, so I really wanted a more dark goth face. And this is way before they ever started offering the goth face-up. At the time, they only had, you know, pink, brown, default, and some other color, I forget. But it was all colors. They didn't have anything, and they didn't have anything close to goth. I'm still bad they didn't start offering next. The total goth faces I've been doing now are be perfect, but I swear, I think Dream Doll read my mind because you really can't see it, but they actually gave him super pale lips like they do in the goth face-ups nowadays. And it was completely random, like I didn't ask for it. None of the other Kyrills had gotten that at the time. So I really lucked out the fact they gave him a dark enough face-up and the little lips. Yeah, it's just too bad you can't see it, but I love it. It's just perfect for the look, and he's actually one of my favorite molds. And let's see, Lucy! Everything. I don't think there's anything about him I don't like. I love the face-up to the extreme. It's that limited Elf Dukin's face-up. They said they won't do again. I actually tried emailing them once when I was getting Michael if they could do a face-up. Similar to, and they said that no, that's one thing they refuse to do. They don't do limited face-ups again. Oh gosh, you can't see. Oh, just pulled his head cap off. Boomy. Totally can't see it on this camera. Oh, but it's really, really gorgeous face-up. It's got silver in the eyes, and then of course his elf ears. Oh, I'm gonna have the wig off. I love the elf ears, as big as they are. But I love his wig. I love the default outfit, even though I haven't put on. One of these days I might put on for video response, but his outfits are just so hard to get on and off, especially this one. I love his claw hands. Actually, he's one of the dolls I tend to just sit in my lap and I just hold his hands like that because I love the fact that his hands can really grip around with my fingers. And I love the claw hands. Like I said, everything about him. Probably the only thing I dislike is the fact that, unfortunately, his resin, I would have liked to get gone one of the white skins. I didn't. I only got a normal skin, so I would have liked him a little bit more paler. And I wish they had the double jointed body at the time because he's a little hard to pose because he's just an original DOT body, and I can't change it, of course, because it wouldn't match resin wise with the new one. All right, Michael. He was the first DOD I got on the double-jointed body, so that's probably my favorite aspect of the fact that he is double-jointed. It makes posing... Well, okay, this outfit's not really easy posing, but it makes posing so much easier. When I first got him, and his hand stayed up, I was like, oh my god! Because none of my other dolls do that. And I love the fact that he can cross his legs. The double joints do get a little annoying in the upper joint, though, because sometimes when you're trying to sit them, their legs will go odd positions, and you have to literally take the pants off and fix it around, twist his leg back around. But once again, I'm a big fan of the mold itself, which is the reason why I fell in love with this head. The fact that I mean, I don't know how other people think this, but I personally felt it was very similar to the Elf Dukin head. That's why I got it, so it could be twins. But I mean, it's a lot more of a gentle look than the Elf Dukin, which is what I wanted for it, because he's supposed to be the more gentle, sweet, kind twin of the twins. And I just love the fact he has a much more sweet look to him in general of my other dolls. He's probably the most social of my dolls. My other dolls kind of just glare at people and sit in a little corner. He is a lot more good of interacting with other dolls. I mean, it's kind of silly to say, but you always get the vibe from certain dolls, and he's just a lot more happier doll, I think. I feel like other doll owners, when they go to doll meets, tend to like to interact with him a little bit more, my other dolls, because he's a little bit more inviting, a little bit more happier looking. Because I tend to like the darker looking dolls. And then Raphael. Oh, and someone's calling me. They can wait. Raphael, once again, double joint body, which I'm a huge fan of. Makes like these here. Because it's not really an aspect of it, but I do love his glasses, which I know has nothing to do with the actual mold. And his outfit, once again, doesn't do the mold. But I mean, his body is the exact same as Michael's, so there's not really much to say there. And I mean, it's actually not one of my... I mean, I love the mold, but originally I got the head because it was a free head, and I wasn't sure the mold was going to work. So it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and it just happened to work so well. And I mean, I love him, and I love the face-up that Marissa did for him. He is a little pink, which I'm not a big fan of Dream Dolls pink. Every so often they go pink, that's what I say. Sometimes some years are better than others. But, I mean, it works, and I love them, and I love my dolls. But I guess in general, my favorite aspects tend to be the eyes and the face-ups. And the angles of the eyes, mostly. Because like I said, I tend to like more tenderish, more closed eyes than the big beard highlight look. I don't really go for the cutesy look. Even though my next doll is actually going to be the cutesiest one I have. But that's more for the care aspects. I need one like that. And that's really all I gotta say on this one. It's not a very interesting video, I think, but bye.